You. What up, world? It's Wednesday night. 8:30. Our news start time is 8:30. 8:30 to 9:30 is what we're doing. Or 9:30 so like 11 was not it. 8:30 it is. I just started a little early. They're about to come in. How's y'all week been so far? Good? That's what's up. I should got something to drink. I mean these dry ass nuts, pause. Nothing to wash it down. We in here. Waiting on them to come in. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, all the things. Get the books. You know what I'm saying? Get all the books. You.
Yeah.
What it up? I say what it up. We already streaming. We're going straight in today.
Hey. Oh yeah. You ain't playing around. You ain't playing around.
We're going straight in today.
Yeah. How's your day going?
Good. I can't complain. Actually, I can complain, but I'm not.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah.
Business.
Yeah.
Business as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to make money in this world, and then there's, shit get in the way.
Yeah, I know that's right.
The app, remember the app I told you about?
Yeah.
We don't want to say what it is, but
Mm-hmm.
I had a major hurdle with the app. On some bullshit, so I got to do some legal.
I sent some people that way. Good people. You
Yeah,
probably end
no.
up having to pay them.
We're doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Just got to do some things, some legalities and shit, and all the things.
See, that's the part. Once you start making some money, you got to start doing some of that shit, like really by the book.
Everybody, yeah. And that's proper. You know what I'm saying? You want to run a rinky-dink operation, so
Yeah.
it's all good. I'm down for that.
Yeah, that's good learning though. Good learning.
Oh no, yeah. There was a huge lesson today. I probably take it offline and tell you what it was.
That's what's up. Yeah, man, it's just been hectic, man. The season turning over, like construction is booming in Virginia, man, like left and right. So normally jobs and stuff don't start, or like I don't really start getting busy till like the beginning of April. So I got a lot of time to cook for the following season. Between December and April. I could just go find new accounts, do whatever else I got to do, and probably relax just enough so when it get busy, I'm going. Man, these motherfuckers been on my ass. Steel is at an all-time high. Copper's at an all-time high. Like these motherfuckers throwing. I'm hearing about other scrap. I'm in the scrap industry, so I'm hearing from like other scrap I've never heard of. I've been in my industry for 20 years, and I'm hearing about new names, and I'm feeling kind of old because I'm like, hold the fuck up.
Right.
But it's good though. Good problems. Good problems. What's up, Hiru?
You
What up?
you froze.
Same old shit. Where your cuz at? Waiting on.
I don't. Oh, there you go. He's here. He about to be in here.
Mm-hmm.
He always lasts. Why he always lasts?
He brought it up. Which I ain't gonna lie. When I saw 9:30, I see it. Oh man, come on, man. I'm old. I still work for the main.
Glad I don't.
Shit. I'm trying to get away.
Frank just hit the goddamn button.
Nah, yeah, we should get straight in.
Yeah.
Right.
We straight in for like 3 minutes.
That's too long.
Huh?
Hey,
Nah, he said a hard 9:30. He said a hard 9:30.
He would have said it first. So
I did. Yes, I did.
I think that's a great plan.
build the motherfucking community. Y'all niggas run up in there. Y'all jump, run. Hey, Will, you
I already got some shit to do, man.
What? What I do?
when Will leave, we'll be gone. We'll say bye.
No, he do.
I was talking about
I
the end of the night.
I be saying bye. No. You know, sometimes I be in situations. I go hold you. Let me.
Faster than a bitch.
Yeah,
You should
get
see
up outta here, boy.
see my eyes burning into the fucking phone, man. I'm like, hey, y'all better. I gotta.
What up,
That's
folks?
facts.
What up, folks?
Nah,
we
what's
doing
up? What's up?
You doing the Jim Carrey and the mask? I think with
Oh.
this Jim Carrey shit, I think they slowly showing us how they've been lying to us about these people and these characters playing characters. I think that's what it is, like a slow unveiling of that shit. Because this dude really came out in public, acting like he was Jim Carrey for real, even though we all got eyes and we all saw that shit was off. Then they try to play it off, say he just got some work done or whatever. All for them to come out and say, okay, it was it was someone else playing him for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, okay, put it in the public psyche. We can fake, even though it looked horrible, but I'm sure other characters have looked passable.
Oh, it looks better. It probably looks better with more money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I
He
think
played.
that's
He
what
played Joe
But
Biden.
what, have we seen the guy? Do we know who the guy is?
Joe Biden. He
Oh
played
yeah,
Joe Biden.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like,
He played that
if you trying to tell me it's not a warped face Jim Carrey, then I ain't seen the guy. I mean, let me say that. Let me take that back.
Alex, it's like Alex something. Alex Stone.
Yeah. I was just thinking now. I didn't even look though.
His head was
Actually, I
too,
did.
the problem was his head was too big.
Is like a
Yeah.
pie.
Well, it could look like he could have gained weight. That's what I was thinking.
Right.
Yeah.
You got.
They got.
I thought he gained weight and got plastic surgery. The attitudes what got me, because you know how he is. He's kind of like a nihilist. Like he don't. He's like anti-establishment, kind of like hippie, like none of this matters type shit.
Yeah. Hey, before we continue, let us know if we sound good, because last week we started off rough.
Oh yeah. I'm using the metas, and if it's not good, let me know, and then I'll switch to the other ones.
But yeah, no, I think the neck was too fat, the head was too fat. Like you got to use somebody who's have the same frame or smaller, so the mask won't look like it's too big. But this dude, everybody called it. Everybody was like, "Yo, that's not Jim Carrey," and I low-key, I think they did that on purpose, because I think they knew he wasn't passable, but they tried anyway.
But there was a lot of this. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying they tried anyway, and when we started talking about it, like, "Yo, that's not him," they had no choice but to just come out and say, "All right, it wasn't him." And then we never even got an explanation, like, where was the real Jim Carrey? Is he dead?
Exactly, and why? Why?
Mm-hmm.
What is this for? And I hope it's not some stupid ass movie, man. I really don't. I'm not like, you know, so crazy. I'm too grown for that now. Like when I was a kid and he did that movie Man on the Moon, you're like, oh my God, he's pretending to be da da da, and he's in character all the time, man. You gonna get punched in your face. You know what I mean? Jim, stop. Oh, I'm not Jim. It's Jim. Chill.
Andy Kaufman or some shit.
Andy Kaufman, yeah, that was actually a really good movie. If you haven't seen it, really good movie. Man on the Moon, one of the best soundtracks ever. But yeah, man, I do think that it's something about Jim Carrey around this time though, because they started bringing up some. In my bubble, it was like a lot of conversation about that girl friend he had that died or had HIV. Or there was a rumor going around that he was in a relationship with a girl that ended up dying from some disease he gave her.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
I'm oblivious on that.
He gave it to her. I didn't have
Nah, it was a rumor, but but that's around when he stopped making movies, like Cable Guy, the indie Cable Guy. It's like a long-term girlfriend. Hold on,
you're talking about
that is it. Jim.
Yeah, but I think, I mean, now we've been saying this. We said it on this show. We've been posting about it for years. The Biden that served the last term was not the Biden from Obama days. Two totally different faces, earlobes different, face different. You know what I'm saying? And they try to say he had the Biden from Obama days got some work done, which is why he looks different this last go around. That's not him, bro. That's a totally different person.
What if that baby stuff, they all do it and they found a way to kind of commercialize it, because they said the Epstein files talked about a lot of baby factories and shit like that. So what if you can keep your body young and moving, but your brain fuck up, and the cameras are in your face, and now you're having like an adverse reaction because you got a young body because you've been drinking baby juice, but it don't do shit for your brain.
So look, I watched a clip. Nigga say, Diddy was doing it. Some nigga came out and was saying that he was Diddy's blood donor for like 4 years, but he was saying like, cause he didn't smoke, he didn't drink, he didn't do nothing. You know, he wasn't doing the crazy shit. He had like good blood or whatever, I guess, and he was a universal donor. Diddy would take this is what he said. I had a clip, bro. He said he would take them off land, like they went through the procedure on land, and they would like drain his blood, you know, a transfusion, but they would like drain him of his blood and put it in Diddy, right? But you know, your body can reproduce more blood, right? So you get hydrated, whatever case would be. He would take his blood for like 4 years. And he said, look at Diddy in that time span or whatever. Diddy didn't age.
Yo, they did that in the movie Him
like fuck.
with
So what?
Marlon Wayans. Have you seen that? They were doing that
Which
for
one?
athletes.
Oh, him.
Yeah,
But you see, we keep going back to this, right? We should keep going back to it. Bloodletting. There's this bloodletting. I think that there's a lot of shit going on. I got another good one for y'all too. But yeah, not going on with that blood shit. Everybody got the blood shit.
No, Frank over there looking like, man, already?
Oh yeah, I got some wild shit for y'all.
Hey,
You know, y'all,
the
any
millions-
of y'all on Twitch?
No.
Hey, Frank, you been on Twitch lately?
not lately. No, not
That's a
lately.
kid's playground.
Bruh, check this out. They have ads on Twitch, right? You get up, the ad stops.
You stand
You
up.
if you stand up, you leave, you turn your head, if whatever interface it has, it shows that your face ain't looking at that fucking TV or your phone.
No, that's
Bruh,
crazy.
they are monitored, so that means you have to watch the commercial.
Fuck that. I turn that whole shit off.
Bruh, think about the type of conditioning you could do to children.
And you say
They
it's getting
have to
better.
watch. Oh,
First off,
You
how
gotta
would you
stop.
not tell?
Yeah, I bet that's what I keep talking about. Shit like that. That
Of
show
course I
you
know how they
the
can tell, but how can they
dystopian.
tell or if you got your camera on you?
They can tell. Understand this, but check this out. Just with Wi-Fi, it can get them 3D imaging of you inside of your house moving around with just the Wi-Fi. Listen to me.
Wi-Fi
With
signal.
just the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi has no camera. It's a digital imprint of you moving throughout your house. Wi-Fi.
It's,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
like the infrared
So-
signals going through the walls and stuff.
Technically speaking, that is super feasible. It's like just a sensor, just tapping into like seeing different rays, right? If your Wi-Fi can pick up different type of signals, that's very feasible. It only sounds far-fetched to somebody who don't understand what's possible.
Understand the tech, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Technology crazy.
It's just that with something like that, you have to actually opt out of the entire system. Television, for cell phones, social media, because they don't even need to make a subscription base. They'll just make you pay for it and do that.
I mean, they got towers that can see through your home, so that they passed that. They can look directly into your fucking house without. I mean, just off one of their towers. So I mean, we at the point of no return because everything that they was doing is already in place now. They're just waiting for the fallout because and how they're gonna 100% implement it. You get what I'm saying? Because this is something they've been planning for a while. We the ones that didn't know nothing about the shit because we don't know how to unite, get together. We still going to work every day, paying the boss, being a slave, coming home, same routine every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? As long as that's going on, we're stuck. They've been planning. That shit hasn't stopped. They should go back decades of how long they have been planning what it is that's about to take place. And it's not nothing nice. You know what I'm saying? If you look at Oxford got the 15-minute cities. Right now, you are allowed 100 extra days outside of the 15-minute cities. A year. That's it. After that, it's $93 every time you leave out of that city.
What?
That's
What?
the fine that
That's toll. That's tolls. Go to Manhattan.
No, that ain't no man. No, listen to what I'm
That's a
saying.
toll. It costs you
can't- listen,
$100.
listen. Yeah, fuck the tolls. You can't
that's the
leave
same
that
thing.
bitch no more than 100 times.
But that's the same thing. If you can't afford to get to, man, they make it expensive for you to get there. So you can't come back, or you got to be there. If you don't have $100, Frank, how much it costs to go from like one of them outer boroughs to Manhattan? How much do you think it would cost?
And we
Man,
talking about
$20,
completely
man.
out of the city
Them
though.
tolls.
We ain't talking about to go from New York to New Jersey ain't shit.
But that's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying,
but
listen what I'm saying. Listen,
Mhm.
when 15-minute cities, once you step outside of their compound, it's a $93 charge. I don't give a fuck if you step outside 2 yards out the gate.
So
Once
you
you
saying
leave
because it's
out,
condensed? My bad. I get what you're
yes,
saying. It's
and
condensed.
you only
Yeah.
allow 100 exits a year. Now that's how it would be started with the money thing. Then it gets to the point where, listen, no, you can't leave 100 times, or to the point, or you can't leave at all. Because this is how it would start. Defining, okay, because the whole plan is to make 15-minute cities. We see that's what happened to Lahaina. We see that's what happened with Carolina. We see what's somewhere else they done torched up. Anything that they flamed and flooded is becoming AI cities. And we know that's what's going on with
Yeah,
Lahaina.
that's coming. Yeah, that's coming.
That's-
They're calling them
that's-
freedom cities. They're calling them freedom cities.
No,
You
it's
know,
15-minute city.
you know what that sound like? It sound like the movie Timeless. Remember that movie Timeless?
Justin Timberlake?
When you had to pay fucking time to leave.
In time.
On your forearm?
Yeah, in time. What's the
In
name?
time.
Okay, yeah.
With Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, them
Same
niggas had
thing.
to pay time to fucking go in
Get
and out of
closer
shit.
to get closer to where the money was. So
Yeah.
so I can keep your poor ass the fuck up out of here.
Man,
It's the same thing. You go to the Hamptons. When you go to the Hamptons and you go to a McDonald's, there is no dollar menu. And a meal that's probably like, let's say on the high end, $15 is like $40 there. Because it's solely to get. You can come here if you would like, but you're gonna be poor, and then it's illegal to be poor here. So
I mean, the laws here is fucked up. Understand this, and this ain't even talking about necessarily what we saying. In 51 states, cannibalism is legal.
Hold on.
Idaho,
hey,
hold on. Idaho is the only state where it's illegal. Now, think about this: if it's legal in 51 states, how is the meat being distributed?
What's the 50?
Because you can't just go online and buy an arm or a leg. You can't. You literally can't fucking do that. So how is the meat being pushed?
Who legally eating people? Like,
Y'all
I mean,
motherfucker, if you eating
I don't
hamburgers,
think-
if you listen, what are you talking about? If you eating hamburgers and
Hold
shit
on.
like that, and
McDonald's.
sausages, if you
Hebrew,
eating that shit, what do you think you're eating?
listen.
Hebrew, are you
McDonald's.
telling me Impossible Burgers might
it ain't
not
impossible.
just be
I had
artificial?
one-
I had
about the rest of
one
the
like
day.
7 years ago. I was curious.
Listen,
This is before I knew Bill Gates was behind it. It was
Oh,
like the
yeah.
Impossible Burger.
Listen.
You know, I think it was Burger King running them or something. I ate that shit and my stomach was fucked immediately.
that's because I will process shit.
Yeah,
I'm getting a bunch of processed
good.
Bubble guts.
No, but we think about this. If you pull up the stats of the burgers McDonald's sell a day, it's over 2 billion or some burgers they sell a day.
I think it's
so
deeper.
understand this. They have contracts with the hospital. Take that into mind too. I don't understand why a fast food chain would have contracts with hospitals, but understand they do. Okay, so understand that.
I think it's somewhat deeper than that because it's also to the trends. Like we were just talking about the
It's
vegan.
deeper than that. But we
Well,
gotta
yeah,
think about it. The meat itself, we don't have the farm land for the animals that's being produced in order for to produce the amount of meat that's being sold here. I told you, listen, people are so programmed that you could go stand in front of McDonald's and say they are selling human meat and the line will not stop. But let the government come on TV. Hold on. Let the government come on TV and say, you know what, McDonald's been selling human meat. Now you motherfuckers want to listen.
Let me read something right quick. Let me read some contradictions right quick. And this is straight from the AI, from the Googler, they just give me what they give me. So it said cannabis is effectively illegal everywhere in the U.S. because acts necessarily to obtain human flesh violate severe criminal laws such as murder, right, or desecration of a corpse. While 49 states do not have specific statutes to explicitly use the word cannibalism as a crime. Hold on. Idaho, Idaho code, whatever, willingly ingesting human meat or blood is a felony, but consent does not make it illegal.
So basically, what I'm
What kind
assuming
of
is,
definition you got?
well, I'm assuming what I'm assuming is that they're, and Frank, maybe one of y'all check me on this. Is it like you? It sounds like they're basically saying we don't think this is going to be a problem, so we don't need to make a whole bunch of laws about that. That's what it reads to me.
Now, it's crazy because when you ask Google how many states allow cannibalism, it goes straight to Idaho is the only U.S. state that discusses cannibalism explicitly with its legislation, meaning everybody else allows this shit.
So it's not explicitly illegal. It's not nowhere black and white. Humans.
It's the thing about it is people are people consuming it, and we, like I said, a cow makes one cow per year, but we have all this beef from all of these restaurants. We never run out of beef. We didn't even had a chicken shortage. We ain't never had no beef shortage. Everything that goes through the ground.
We got
So, look,
Burger King, we
something
got
to say.
Wendy's, we got Hardee's. There's so many fast food restaurants that serve beef.
Come on, man. It's
Man,
not far.
and it's three.
Look.
Man, a lot of it's probably 3D printed too. But
No,
I'm with
it
you.
ain't.
That's a whole other story.
But I think it's like a lot of shit like this, man. Think about this. When they had the vegan craze, none of that stuff was a caloric difference. Like they were really kind of neck and neck. You know whatever they were using calorie wise, they were somewhat still in the same ballpark. Maybe not as bad, but still somewhat bad. But that was a trend, right? So I can get you niggas to buy a whole bunch of shit that ain't that much healthier for you. Because I knew somebody who was vegan and all she used to eat was mangoes, sugar.
500 children, man. Listen,
Sugar.
500,
Well, that's
500
better
children
than
go missing a
processed
year.
sugar. Sugar from fruits
Just
is
know
better
that, y'all.
than processed.
500,000 children go missing every year, never to be seen again.
So Will,
The phrase say you are what you eat. Pay attention to what I'm saying. 500,000 children go missing from the U.S. every year, never to be seen,
God, man.
brought back, or whatever
That's
the
a
case is.
crazy fucking
Y'all,
stat.
I mean, you can go find old videos of them telling y'all that's what it is. But
No, I believe
told
you. I believe you. They
People
can
are
find
so
out that.
programmed to think that if the government don't say it, if the pastor don't say it, and if goddamn and the doctor don't say it, it ain't credible. They don't want people they listen to. You get what I'm saying? Understand what's going on out here. We
I
talking
got
about
two I say self-consumption, right?
Mhm.
And an exception, right? So somebody went to he got his foot amputated,
Mhm.
and he went to feed it to him and his friends, and he ain't faced no legal trouble. So it was his own foot.
Real.
Wait,
What's up with you? So it's just weird. So it's like the dude him and his homies planned to cut his foot off and they ate the shit.
Cut it off, and he
Yeah.
asked for his foot back, and they ate the shit.
You
Well,
can't, that's
niggas is
crazy.
weird, bruh.
You can.
What?
But you can't
you can
eat-
do
but
a
look.
lot of shit. Look, you can do a lot of shit. A
You
lot of
can't
shit.
eat dogs though. Hey, but listen, hold on. You can't eat dogs and cats over here,
Damn,
but you
man,
can
don't
eat
know-
you.
Oh man, now you killed it, man. Now you get me, man. That Epstein shit, man. They eat babies, man.
I got one more thing for y'all. Nigga, Tupac said America eats his baby. That's another story for another day, right? That's another story.
Listen to Roseanne. Hey, go back and listen to Roseanne and some of Roseanne videos a couple years back. She tell y'all exactly what them people doing. They eat babies.
All right,
I mean, these people are not playing, man. This is the shit they've been doing since the Bible days. I keep taking y'all back to that because there's a reason I keep taking y'all back to that. These people shit that they did not want y'all to learn. Understand? They came here and was in our land for almost 300 to 400 years before they even taught us English. They were setting everything up first. Think about that. 400 years you in a land and don't teach the people the language. So you run around with your Bible for 300 to 400 years until you say, you know what? I think enough time has passed. Let's teach the niggas or the Spanish people how to read this English language. Look how long this shit went on, man. Understand what you're dealing with. It speaks to everything that's going on now that we're dealing with is really in the Bible because it's a playbook. All they doing is going back referencing. They have a
Yeah,
book
because
that the
because
whole
if you think
world
about some of the
holds.
stuff, I mean, there's been several things that you could call the Antichrist. Like they talk about in history where it actually happened. And like so, like you said, some people believe in cycles. Like even if you know the story of what's it called, the story of Horus and the parallels with Christ. You know what I
Of
mean? When you
course,
start
I do.
and then you do the Norse mythology with Balder and Christ. Like some maybe this is a repetitive thing, and like you said, who's to say that whatever we reading is what was written?
But
So
understand this too, though, real quick. Understand this. It was 13 months of 28 days. Okay, first I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you for real. Sept is 7. Ak is 8. Nov is 9. Dec is 10. December will be the 10th month. January will be the 11th. February will be the 12th. March will be the 13th, bringing April to what? First of the year. April Fools.
And that's the spring equinox, isn't it?
Come on, man. They done fuck with the calendar, how we move, and you know what I'm saying? We ain't even on board with shit like that we understanding right now. To understand what the fuck we've been led to, because what's about to happen. We still trapped in a time loop. We don't know what fucking day it is. It's whatever day they say it is. Got 4 Mondays in a month.
That's so true. Daylight saving time is this Sunday, people. Just make sure you keep it in mind. But that's some real ass shit.
Why February got
That's
28
crazy.
days and then some years 29 days? It's like, so
See what I'm saying?
who came up
But
with that?
but the math on the calendar thing though, because
'Cause they
you
added
actually are,
days.
but because it's flawed, because the Gregorian calendar's flawed, we don't
Right,
notice it, but
extra
we're
days.
like seconds, like adding up to hours. That's adding up to days. That eventually our calendar will be off because it's not perfect. It's not
I
indefinite.
mean, do the math. I mean, they added 5 days.
Mhm.
And out of the year, you're missing a whole month that you don't even know about.
True.
Right? Now you gotta do 13 times 28.
I mean, so you're saying we don't know? So you're saying we
You're
don't know
missing
how to
4
calculate how fast we're going around the sun?
You're
And
missing
the
4
cycles of
weeks.
the moon. The cycles of
I
the
mean,
moon
you
are
gotta
perfect with
understand they added time to the calendar.
perfect.
They
The
gave
cycles
the
of the
extra
moon are
5.
perfect 28 day cycle, right? 28 day cycle. And it
I just gotta trust the science on that one. I gotta trust the science on that one. I gotta
But
trust
you
the
gotta think
science.
about it. When you think about 360 anything, you think of 360 a complete circle. When do you ever mention 365 other than the year? And
Ooh, I like
and it's
that
supposed
one.
to be a complete circle. You don't never say, "Oh, he just did a 365." You're like, "No, that nigga just did a 360 and got the fuck up out of there." Only time you reference 365 is when we're what?
Damn, you know what's crazy?
Referencing the calendar.
So what if? I mean, two things could be true, but I don't know the science on that though. I gotta think a little bit more. What if you're absolutely right, but over time, no one thinks nothing about it? It's just like it was 3660 at one point, and they thought because the calendar's flawed. The calendar because we're not infallible. We don't know, and not only that, the Earth doesn't move perfectly as they say they do. It wobbles and shit. So.
Wow.
But according to your own mental,
You
though,
gonna
you would
get
say
started on a flat
Yeah.
Earth.
Oh,
What do you
no,
think,
no,
Cuz?
no,
Earth can't
no,
wobble
no,
common
if it's
sense
a
will
flat
tell you, though.
plane.
man.
I mean,
It's interesting as hell. It is probably one of the most interesting things because you just like, man, you know what's crazy? This is it. But then, like, I don't know. I'm just not smart enough to know. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm not smart enough to. I get what
I be
the
on.
scientists say. I think what somebody else says seems pretty cool. But this science nigga sound like he got some real facts over here. He
The
got
truth
some.
can be, hey, the
It's
truth can be
marketing.
bought. The truth can be
Hold
bought.
on,
Remember that.
hold on. I want to fight Will right quick.
What's up?
That's the trick that they want you to think that you ain't smart enough, nigga.
Yeah.
You have been given every tool you need. It's just that you allow the outside matrix to tell you what you ain't or what you don't know. Everything that you always ever needed was in you from the get-go. Back to when we were talking about the trauma being in your DNA, right? The shit is already in you, knowing how to walk, right? Knowing how to latch onto a nipple, right? For a mom to have a baby and to put it on the breast. Nobody told them that from the get-go.
So you think that something that humanity has done for thousands of years that might be ingrained in them is comparable to something that has only happened over the course of 6 generations?
Yes, because that shit has been going on. The sun has been setting and rising since.
You're missing what I'm saying. You're missing what I'm saying.
Have been planted in the ground and growing the same way since they've been growing.
You're missing what I'm saying. To latch onto a nipple has been something that is ingrained in humanity, not black people, humanity.
Okay.
For thousands of years.
Okay.
Eons.
If you do something for hundreds of years, you're not going to have that much of a impact on humanity moving forward unless you're doing it for thousands of years. You get what I'm saying? The trauma you're talking about is a small speck in time for something like that to become ingrained in you. For it to be ingrained in you would have to be something that has been successful for thousands of years.
Oh, what are we talking about?
They did it with language.
The trauma. He was talking about the ingrained trauma.
Yeah, the trauma. Real quick though, they did it with language. It didn't take them thousands of years with language.
We're not perfect with language.
No,
I'm talking about I'm talking about when you pop out the womb, you do it. When you pop out the womb, for some reason, you do it. That whatever animals and that's what I'm talking about. The other stuff is like, yeah, I get it. You know.
So what I was saying is like, you said there's some stuff I'm just not smart enough to know. I might not be smart enough to know. Not saying you don't think you're smart enough to know it.
Oh yeah, I know. I don't care that much. I don't care that much, and to be honest with you, it all kind of lines up.
That can be part of the trick too, right? Because again, the niggas back in the days been looking at the stars and lining shit up accurately every time, moving shit, finding chemicals, finding elements, doing shit, right? Without nobody telling them, or they just figuring the shit out.
For the love of the game.
Yeah. But now here we are with every piece of technology to this point, almost every piece of information to this point, and a nigga can sit there and say, I don't know. I can't figure it out. Right?
But that's the thing.
We live in a state of what's it called? Survival. When you live in a state of survival.
Well, also time, man.
Yeah.
Time, man. What you do if you don't believe and you do all that studying just to find out you was either right or wrong, and you could have just took the facts that you had. Some things ain't worth fighting.
I always say this is not the smartest generation of people. I already said that. And reason being, seriously, it's not. This is the most chemically castrated generation of people. Because this generation has so many chemicals inside their body, they don't know which way is up or fucking down, honestly speaking, because they're always off balance. The generations that came before us, they had a little bit more purpose.
It was a luxury.
I also call this generation the weakest.
They had less
this generation won't stand up for shit.
Distraction.
That's
what we call like right now. If I want something, I can get it. If I want liquor, I can go get it. If I want weed, I can get it. Back in the day, it was a luxury. You couldn't be if some people could be high all day. That was a very small percentage of people. Now that's what some people consider their standard. You know what I'm saying? People used to go to the store and you're like, cool. Now niggas will go to the store and pull a weed pen out. So Hero, you absolutely right in the regard of that. And that's the scary part of what's all happening with the technology boom. These things are meant to cripple you, to get you away from reading books, to get you away from paying any more attention. Oh, you say you niggas aren't watching TV no more in the news. Okay. Hey, I'm going to pay this YouTuber real quick. Hey, tell them that we want them to not trust the government, but also tell them to love this. Hate that. Don't talk about this. And it's just all the same shit. They're just trying to get us trapped with the technology's great. It probably does make certain things good, but it's something that we can abuse and it can fuck us up.
Right.
And our kids.
Shout out to the chat right quick. Shout out to the chat. Tell what up. We appreciate you, big dog. PTSD, post-traumatic slave disorder. Good book. Shout out to I think, man. Hey, Frank, say this nigga name.
Cavalier Cali 11.
Yeah, appreciate you, big dog. He was sitting there talking about some water. Water, you need water to survive. You need to put some sea salt and some lime juice in your water. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Baking soda
Apple
works.
cider apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, shout out to the chat, man. Tap in. I want to fight with Frank right now, though.
Man, what did I do?
Man, you just got smoke for everybody today, man.
Why didn't he come this way,
came in here
guys?
busting.
What did I do?
Nah, I ain't got nothing. You started early, man. That's all.
No, we started with mass and we took like we haven't really been like having. I remember we used to have topics and like stay on topic for like a whole hour.
I know we did though.
Hey, the ADHD doesn't form for that.
Well,
You
let's
heard
jump
about
back to the
MJ?
man situation then. I've been telling y'all about this mad shit for how long though? Then I say characters been playing characters for how long?
Yeah.
All these celebrities, when we think they dead, they done moved on to a whole new uniform. If you know anything about the numbers, Gematria, then you'll understand what I'm saying because it's all about coding. When these characters burn out, let's find another character we can put them in.
Hey, Hero, do you got a book you can refer on Gematria like a book that'll break it down from the beginning and then get advanced later on in the chapters, not start straight with the fucking numbers and adding shit?
I could basically tell you to start with any numerology books.
Okay.
Because you want to get you want to get the ABC 1, 2, 3. You want to get that down pat. You get what I'm saying? You get that lined up.
Gematria, you be like, see, you add this number, add that number, then look at this, and we like, wait, what? We got no prereq.
Because
I saw white men.
It's like this. Like I explained to y'all before. You take shit that the media gives you, like the numbers the media give you, and the events and the names, and then you put them shits in the calculator. You look for the numbers. The numbers gonna give you the script. Because when the numbers of everything that you just put in there, like, the shit that I put in there, because I know what to look for now. You get what I'm saying? Especially when the media put stuff or when they print stuff. I look at their numbers. I look at, like, just say for the certain gun that was used, the area, the name of the city. I put all that into the calculator. And all of that will align with what just happened. That's impossible. Unless it's a staged event. You get what I'm saying? It's no different. It's no different when you sitting at home watching movies and shit, and you see addresses in the background and whatever the case may be, or lights and plates. Add them up. I'm dead fucking serious. Add them up. Get used to those numbers that you're adding up, and simplify to one number. Because you're gonna keep coming up with the same random numbers: 3, 6, 9, 8, 13. When you break it down. I said when simplified, but when you get 13, you really don't simplify 13 because we know who the 13 bloodlines is and it's referencing them. But you will mainly get 3, 6, 9, and you'll get 8. All you got to do, that's in movies. Now you transfer that to the fucking media because the media gonna give you the same fucking numbers. So now you be like, oh, scripts, nigga. You see how it works?
It seems like it too. It does seem very scriptish, man.
Hold on real quick, Will. Remember, cuz we was a couple shows back, and you went to look up some numbers, and I said they better not be 3, 6, or 9. And what numbers did you get? Remember that shit, Flock? It was about like 2 months ago. With the number shit. And
I
the same numbers I said, do not
the
give
conversation. I just don't
they
remember.
gave it. No, this before you was before you had joined.
No, I was on. You was doing the numbers, and it was all like up. We did Charlie Kirk.
Yeah,
we did Rifle.
Yeah. And I said, it's the numbers.
Something like that, yeah.
It's crazy. I remember that.
You always simplify because you'll get 12. You'll get 42. 42 is 6, which is also nigga. Martin,
hey, yo.
Martin, no, listen to me. Hold on. Martin's apartment number is 42. Jackie Robinson wore number 42.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Think about that. No bullshit. In Gematria, listen to me. In Gematria, 42 is nigga. Even the number 5 equals 42. The number 5 too, because every now and then they would throw the 5. Michael Jordan was who? 23, which goes back to what? 42. When you spell FIVE in Gematria, it's 42.
Kelly said, and they always say numbers or how many people died, like a stage play. Hillary
See?
Clinton loved to use
Threes.
33.
Threes. It's done threes.
That's
Oh, threes for
See,
Germany.
and that's what I'm saying. It is a script though. But you got to know the numbers. I mean, goddamn, Einstein did give you a little piece. What did he say the keys to the universe was?
He's not.
Math?
Come on, man. The people been using them on all goddamn day long. You
Hey,
just if you can
language.
see the script, you are no longer subjugated to the bullshit. That's why I give y'all the information that I be giving y'all, because I done pulled back from all the shit because I know what's going on. I don't look at actions. I look at the numbers. Fuck what's going on. I don't want to see the scene. Bring me numbers and I will give you the script that you are being fed. Simple. I ain't even got to see what happened. Just tell me the number of victims. You get what I'm saying? Or the street that it happened on. Or key words like that I know I can put into my mental because I know what certain words add up to what to bring what numbers that I need to know what it is that I'm talking about to find out the script that I'm goddamn being fed.
What about
You
stuff
can't
that
do it.
happens to us on a personal level, like events in our lives? You know what I'm saying? Could these be, can you plug numbers in here and
No.
pick up names and numbers and
No.
streets, or is it just apply to Maine?
No, it won't. Yeah, it with your personal life, no, it's not, because your personal life is not a script. This is your life. It's only when the Jesuits who run this system.
Oh, okay.
Basically,
Now, there
it's
you go.
only
Now you on it.
because
There you
it's
go.
Jewish.
I'm with you. I'm with you there. I'm with you there.
It's Jewish mysticism. That's who run. That's who number system it is. You get what I'm saying?
He said the magic word.
So
Yeah, he said, man, look,
Yeah.
man, I think that's what's going on, man. Did y'all hear about the demon shit? The demon conspiracy recently? They
it will be
saying
more scripts.
they well, yeah. I mean, it might be.
Now,
They
listen,
saying that-
real quick. The
Uh-huh.
reason why I say that, the demon comes off Diamond, Desmond, Damon, Damien. Who names are those? Who named they people those names? Black people, don't it?
Drake.
Mhm.
Understand the demon of what a demon of what you're saying.
Mhm.
These are the words that you are fed only to look at in a negative way. These are the names that black people name their children and have been doing it for eons. But this is what you're being fed, so you think you're the word demon and you think, oh shit, or they thinking about something evil. Nah,
Well, something.
because
Well, okay, I
I mean,
can
that shit
understand.
crazy.
I can understand that based off of what you believe, but they were saying that this evil creature is what they're talking to involving AI, and that's the new
The
rush.
B word.
don't
You
say
know,
ball.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah,
They just hold on, cause look, hold on. Somebody just hold on. Somebody look. A couple
They
weeks
sacrificed
back,
a lot of kids in Gaza.
Yeah, somebody a couple weeks back just burnt down a statue of Baal and then was fired upon. Set it ablaze.
Hold on. When did that happen?
You know when it happened. That was
I didn't
almost
hear
3
about
weeks
that, and I
ago.
forgot about that. Wow.
And listen, and then guess who bombed? We know who bombed them after that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They're saying that whatever it is, and if I can understand it right, that's what I need to look up.
Hey,
I want to
yo.
look up what they're meaning by like creating it. You know what I mean? They're like the way they're saying is there are people who believe that whatever the creators of AI are doing, they are cultivating something that could control something else, and then like I guess get to the real world and be the Antichrist. I don't know, like or a demon.
They are that.
Hey, yo,
Let me-
That's who they
yo,
are.
yo, that
There's
just,
no Antichrist. Honestly,
I'm
because you can't
flabbergasted,
spell
bro.
Christianity. You can't spell Christianity without Antichrist.
Right.
Split it up
So-
and flip it around and tell me what you got.
Let's-
Split
Hey, yo,
Christianity
I'm still
in half
flabbergasted
and
at the
turn it and put it in
burning
front
of that
of
statue.
Christ. And what do you have?
So look, let's add something to that too, Frank.
That's crazy.
The damn monk walked for
people
120 days
Damn.
for peace, and what happened? Not even 3 weeks later.
Right.
Yeah.
Not even 3 weeks later.
I
These people
heard
terrible.
about
Go on,
that,
when they
that
went
statue getting burnt, and I just looked it up, and that's fucking crazy.
When was
You
it?
just looked that up.
It was
The
in
statue of
Iran.
Baal.
Iran.
Yeah, and then they got fired upon.
Iran
They
had a
burned the ball
statue.
statue.
Yeah, as a protest.
They did
A few
right
weeks ago.
before they like a week before they got bombed.
Iran would never let that. That's from a protest. Iran would never, ever.
No,
That's not the
no. That was the Iran people did that.
Yeah,
Because they already
that's
know
what
what's
I'm
going on. They come on, man. And
Yeah.
a week later,
but they
here's the
do
bomb.
too. Man, if you look it up, man, it is some interesting. I tell anybody, look up Yahweh, the history of Yahweh in that pantheon. That is
I
some
done did it, bro.
interesting stuff. Baal is a part of like Yahweh, Jewish
All
God.
yeah.
Like it's
Which is Jesus and all that. All them listen, the whole Christianity pantheon comes from all of that, bro. Is what I'm basically trying to tell you. All of that. When you talk about the story of Horus, who you think Heru is?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? The Black Madonna. The Pope prays to the Black Madonna holding baby Heru, which is the story that Jesus stole. You get what I'm saying? I know it goes back. That's the Greek mythology of it, though, because those are the Greek names that was used. Because it's still Greek when it starts to slide back past the English.
David,
you get what I'm saying?
Joseph, Michael.
Yeah.
So you maybe you flip the names every so and so generations.
It just all the names go all the way back to Zeus. It all laws back to Greek, and that's back to the Greek again, back to Zeus. Because during those times it was Zeus. There was no Jesus. They had the Zeus. So you understand who all of that goes
And maybe
back
it's those ones that are like they do live forever, and those are the ones that are putting the numbers together and doing everything else.
But like I said, it goes back to the Bible. How long have they had these lessons passed down from their ancestors or their peoples? But because Greek was passing it down to the Latins passing it down to the fucking Europeans. Look how that went. And every time the story changed, everybody started to add their own gods. The Greek had this. Look at the name of the so-called planets. They're Greek gods. But somehow when we get to Christianity, it's one God. And this is the only God that got a son. Get out of here. No other religion, God has a son. What Christianity?
I got a question for y'all. So the Rothschilds made their money with life insurance policies, right? But they planned it out. They mapped it out, as in, regardless of who comes into play, this is the script that we're gonna run. Do y'all think they got the same type of script that's been created and mapped out forever? It doesn't matter who the character is that come on the board. Whenever that character come into play, this is the script that they're gonna run to perpetuate or to continue this type of cycle.
If it's the way I see it, I think it's just being perfected over time. And then we're creating things like, oh, your dick don't work? Okay, we're gonna give you pills. So now we don't have to worry about y'all growing so many fruits and vegetables. And like over time, the scripts themselves, I would guess, just get better and easier to do. And then you can rotate so many people out, like, you get what I'm saying? And then you inviting more people in, and maybe like the entertainment industry is like the baby interns. You know what I mean? They trying to get to the top, so they down for eating babies and going to parties and stuff, because they can be immortal and do all this fuck shit. I don't know. Right. So yeah, I think it's meant for forever. I think it's meant if you're doing it.
Can we get some positivity? Shout out to the chat, man. We got nice little chat going on. Tim, what up? Callie, what up, man? Y'all going?
Yeah, good job, Chad. Thank y'all.
Callie was saying Jordan Maxwell, been breaking them down for a minute. I don't know much about him, but I'll look him up. I seen some.
True shit.
All kinfolk, not kinfolk. They work with the folk, right? So, man, appreciate y'all watching it and checking us out, man, because it's spooky out there. But it don't mean that you can't grow and combat the foolishness, right? You ain't got to be a participant. Like we say all the time, you ain't got to be a participant. You can be a contributor in your own way to your own thing. Unify and thrive. Y'all know what time it is. You hear me? What we got?
We've been on some dark stuff for a while, huh?
Frank, give some
positivity. It's a conspiracy. I don't know. We might got to change
conspiracies ain't happy. What you talking? Happy conspiracies.
We might have to change it sooner or later, though.
Bad. We can.
It's wishful thinking.
Conspiracy, learning about and knowing conspiracies is supposed to empower you to be better and to to just understand, know the plan, so you could defeat it in the same kind of dimension that they fight us in. You know what I'm saying? They play with our minds, and they have these rituals and witchcraft, whatever the case. They fight us in the fourth dimension, but if you fight on the dimension lower, if you fight on 3D, you're not gonna win because they fight higher than you. So you have to use your mind, fight on their playing level field. You know what I'm saying? Where they at, meet them where they are, so you can defeat them. But I don't think talking about conspiracies is necessarily have to be dark or black pill all the time. You could talk about it, understand it, and then come correct. You know what I'm saying? And just use your mind, use your positivity. Still do you, still take care of you and yours, but at the same time, knowing their plan in a way can defeat their plan. You know what I'm saying? If you know what things not to fall into, how to eat right,
to entertain,
what not to watch, what not to entertain, what division to fall under, whether it's politics or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, if you know the plan, you could defeat the plan by just being a positive entity.
I think that part of not giving it to attention, right? Because I've been hearing a lot of the influencers on social media, people saying attention is the new currency, right?
Yes.
What you give attention to matters, right? When they be doing the fear mongering, it shit works because of the attention that they garner. The propaganda works because of the attention that they're garnering, right? And the more attention that a individual or community or collective gives to one thing is less energy they have to focus on a real problem, i.e. homelessness, i.e. hungry, i.e. these fucking missing kids, i.e. these fucking pedophiles in power, right? The more attention that you give into the other side, right?
They let us eat that shit up.
But I do think we have those things because a lot of this stuff, like our homeless issue, does stem from a large part of mental health. And you have to figure out why people are getting sick. And I don't care what people say about like administrations and policies and stuff, but you hear a lot more conversation now about like these drugs and shit. Like I was prescribed a drug a couple years back and I didn't take it. But my homeboy had told me, he said, yeah, you gotta watch it. That's the SSI. I was like, I don't know what the fuck a SSI is. I don't whatever. But that shit make your dick not work. There's a possibility it make your dick not work. Nobody said shit to me about it. Like nobody said shit to me about it. Nothing. So like I was happy I didn't take it, but then like this is the world you in. This is the world you in. It's easier to medicate.
Discernment. We need discernment.
I got a question for all three of y'all though. Real shit. With a different answer from all y'all, even though I mean,
fuck shit, man.
No, I'm serious.
There's gonna be some darkness.
No. We're
all about to die.
Understand this. You pull up to the red light. It's 2 a.m. No cars are moving. You the only car at the light. How long do you sit at the light?
It turns green.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Okay, that's your answer. All right. What you got on, Flock?
Till I can't take it no more. I'll just take it.
No, that's a fact.
But you are gonna stop at it and you're gonna wait though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and what you gonna do,
5 minutes maybe.
Okay, now what you gonna do, cuz?
I'm with Frank probably. I'll be a law-abiding citizen until I'm like, fuck this shit. Yeah.
And you see how that work? That's straight fear across the board. The fear of y'all getting a fucking ticket, you literally sat there, abide by the system out of fear. That's the problem that we're dealing with in this world. Literally, think about that mental concept for a second.
I don't know if there's fear.
It's too. No, it is. It's fear that you're going to get a ticket.
I would say the better word.
No,
would
it's
be,
not fear. No,
it's
also
compliance.
safety. Safety.
No. Okay, here we go. I told you. Here's the system. Because here y'all go. I just gave y'all exactly.
He set us up. He set us up.
No, I'm not set up. I don't feel like
this is system. This is system that I'm seeing you speaking to right now. That I'm trying to tell y'all this shit. Because all three of y'all told me that y'all would stop. Nigga, the fuck am I stopping for? First of all, it's 2 a.m. Listen, understand what I'm saying.
You just gonna bust
I'm gone.
You just go buck the light.
Listen. Look. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm going to pull up. I'm going to stop. Nothing moving. I'm moving the fuck on because I don't live in fear. Fear keeps you sitting. Listen, I ain't worried about no cameras, Flock. Fear keeps. But what I'm saying is basically, it's the same thing. What keeps you going to work? Fear.
Oh
They
yeah.
gotta need some money.
What keep exactly? So understand how this shit is
But
set
that's
up.
but
It's
that's the thing.
fear-based.
But this is my thing. If you buy into society, you
You got
if you choose to buy into it, like I don't want to hear all that. I get it. We all know. We all know it sucks. You work for the person. You don't work for. But if you buy into it, like you should be. It's hard to take that serious now. But if you live the game, to be honest with you, it's just us talking shit about it. That's pretty much us.
I need a different example than a stoplight, than a red light.
Yeah. You wildin' with that one, man.
I just gave you one. You go to work because you
work.
what?
Yeah, work.
And fear because what? You're gonna
You pay-
lose your
look,
house.
if you don't pay your bills. Look. you pay your
Exactly.
bills. Nah,
So
but
what
that's
is
the
that?
thing.
Hold on, honestly, is that a mental? Is that a mental? Now think about that. Is that a mental fear tactic or not? It's on a deeper level because that's
survival.
lifetime.
That's survival. We
It's
trying
that
to
which
survive.
makes it even worse because it's
Guys, I
fucking
got-
with your survival. Now think about that. Because you know if you don't go to work, you can't feed your family. So you have that fear tactic instilled in you all your life. Not only with that, with everything that you're dealing with. Hey, if I don't go pay this parking ticket, they're gonna take my license. If I don't go do this, they're gonna do that. You do that your whole fucking life. Nigga, that's fear. You in fight or flight all fucking day long and don't even know it, which is, look it up, very unhealthy for the brain. But that's the only way they can
Cortisol on
control you.
fleek. Cortisol.
That's the
on-
way they control you.
Yeah.
Control leads
You-
off of that.
I got a real positive one. This is a
Yeah.
real positive one, and we can end out on this. The Mandela effect might be some real government shit. They found out. Remember Fruity the Loon? They say it didn't have the little fucking basket on the back of it. They said we all crazy. Man, they found out that shit was real.
It was up
Fruity
there.
Balloon came out of every single design that they had since 1886 to now, and it didn't have it in it. And then this woman went on a hunt and started finding them shits. Man, bruh,
But no.
that's crazy.
That's a isolated example, but there's no way the government, to my knowledge and the technology that they might have this, I doubt it. There's no way they could go into DVDs and change movies. You know what I'm saying? And change, because like when that shit happened, I went and pulled up some old movies that I had of DVDs that I watched a million times before, and then I watched them again and that shit changed. So you're not gonna tell me they came to my house and swapped out the DVD. So
I think it was there for some and not there for enough. I think there's stuff like that for that, but like it's still kind of crazy because they're saying the government. People are saying the government is supporting that type of stuff to confuse us more.
Yeah, because the system must go down. When the system go down, when it come back up, is how much can you remember? Because everything is on the internet. Understand that. All the books, all the y'all think I'm joking. Look at the rappers. They'll tell you their music. All this live stream. They can't even make money off of it no more. That's why J. Cole was just selling his CDs out his fucking trunk.
Man, no, don't believe
I'm
that
dead
shit.
ass.
Don't believe that shit. Don't
He was-
believe that
why
rich
wouldn't
man.
he was out here.
Because he rich.
Why
He was. I
out
know,
here?
but it's publicity, man. It's
See, there you
publicity.
go.
It was a
You-
gimmick. It was a
again, you a
gimmick,
piece-
but
I
he wasn't
know
doing
he
it
was
for
out
money.
here.
He wasn't doing that shit for money.
Hey, Will, that's hey.
He was just doing it, but the fact that what I'm saying is,
it's not, none of this is at this point for J. Cole. None of this is for money.
but the thing, it probably wasn't. But he just showing it people though.
About the money.
Yeah.
It's the point that I can move my own physical city, and he's not the first. He's big to do it. Nipsey was selling $100 mixtapes and got $100,000 out the hole. Lil Russell doing the pay what you want, right? So
Yeah.
it's niggas bucking the system and showing you that, hey, you ain't gotta take this route. You can get popping. You can
Tory
do
Lanez.
your
Man, bucking
Tory-
the system.
Tory
Bucking the system is
Lanez,
getting out
who
the
did his
system.
shit off with
Bucking
the-
the system,
Tory
getting out
Lanez.
the system.
And why
Bucking the
didn't you-
system is not encouraging the depravity of a community. Bucking the
No,
system
with
is
it- with-
ending it.
It was showing. What it was showing. What it was showing was
Dictate
what
shit
the
again.
statement is. Now that everything is digital, they didn't really own it then, but now they really don't own it.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah,
you
that's
got
right.
that's the problem. Now they're having that problem with their music. We're gonna have that problem, nigga, with every fucking thing. Because you pay your bills online, you do everything online. So and you see how it's
They wanna
going.
Get rid of cash.
And then if you can't, what if the only way to pay your bills is online? They turn your internet off.
That's what it's going. Go, man. Listen,
Crazy.
listen. They got movies out about it, man. You just gotta go find them. Listen, they're showing you basically how this shit works. Social credit score is coming. Understand that, okay? It's coming with. I mean, now you can't even get on the base without a real ID. Digital. You gotta have that now. Mm-hmm. Certain jobs are requiring these type of documents in order to apply for their jobs. I'm dead serious. I've been looking up this shit all week, just like what the fuck is going on? Because I'm looking at what's going on. Yes,
yeah.
They own it.
Crazy.
They own it. So they're pushing their shit and they putting their play. They setting up shop completely. It's just that we don't see it because they're building this digital world that we can't see. You get what I'm saying? People can't see the digital world that's being built because this shit right here is about to be absolute. Everything is going to be fucking digital. Complete control. That's not a better society for people. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Nigga, that's the inner humanity.
Before we do our takeaways, man, shout out to the chat, man. Y'all going in tonight. TS Radio said it's not fear, it's called responsibility, right? So somebody
Stop
just
at the red light.
Yeah.
Another computer.
Paying the bills, right? You know, it's called responsibility, right?
Responsibility.
And Callie was saying because we the people do not unite on a consensual level, right? So we talk about it all the time, how if people just come together and stop doing certain shit, i.e. take it simple, the mundane is watching sports. Nigga, if enough niggas stop watching football, it's over. If enough niggas start watching basketball, it's over. Right?
You'll lose an entire generation of athletes. You'll lose a whole generation of athletes.
Find something else to do.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying they won't. The kids that are not watching won't play.
No, they won't play. And
they can still play.
To be great at.
They don't have to play professional.
Yeah.
Huh?
They don't have to play professional. They can still play in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just the gladiator
so
shit.
It loses its luster because if you ain't playing to strive to the next level, like this shit it's fun, but it ain't that fun, nigga. I think, you know what I mean? I love to play hoops. I love to play basketball, but I was only playing because it was fun and niggas kind of had a dream. But I like to play.
We got 1 minute.
It's not physical responsibility. J. Cole on the other side too. Okay, status correction. All right, man. So give me the takeaways, man. Shout out to the chat. If y'all watching, man, like this video, like this Jane. So we'll be here every Wednesday, 8:30. Yeah, some good shit. Sometimes we have topics, sometimes we don't. Like tonight, we have smorgasbord of shit. But we talk about the truth. We share the truth. We share what we feel, and we big on unify and thrive, man. Your personal responsibility, take care of yourself, take care of your people around you, and do your best to get off that plantation. Get out that system, get out that matrix, right, and do your part. Will, what you got to take away for us tonight, buddy?
Hey, man, love your family. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Just pass out love. Have a great, be safe. Love y'all. Bang. Frank?
I say, everybody stop paying Dominion power. How about that? Let's band together. They can't turn off everybody's power. We stop paying the power. That's my takeaway. Stop paying Dominion.
All I gotta say is, look, black man created the light bill, white man created the light bill. For the guy that said in the chat about stopping at the light, black man created the light. He didn't create a bill behind it. White man created the light bill behind it. Made fear. Man, he's scared to get a ticket. Understand the programs that we're living in, people. Get to the point of living your life and not somebody else's or something that's being fed to you. You get what I'm saying? Get back to what's natural, because where we're headed is not the best place for us, but we can combat it by standing together. That's all it takes. And it's something as small as not paying your light bill puts us all on a fast track to those type of successes, but it has to start somewhere. But if you are not willing to go through the red light when you're sitting there, you're not ready for a change. Because first of all, you can't buck a system if you can't feed yourself. You're too scared to go through the fucking light. What system can you buck? Understand that, people.
Damn.
It's a mental tactic. It's all mental. Only because you think you're going to get a ticket that you won't even go through the light. Not knowing if you're going through that motherfucker, you halfway home by now. You worried to death. The mental is strong enough to put things there that's not there. So if you think it, you guys believe it'll come. Get that shit out your mind. That's fear. That's what these people feed on. And as long as they can keep sucking that shit out of you, we're gonna keep staying in the situations we're in. Peace, people.
All right. Hey, TS Radio, TST. I think we saying the same thing, Brody. He said just because things were created to control it doesn't mean you give them the ability to. The power within you. He's saying that. We kind of saying that, but we sometimes ignore that, right? We kind of let that thought or that feeling or that power flee because you'll get a ticket. I've gotten a ticket from driving a 1 mile over the speed limit. That is almost impossible to calculate. You feel me? It's almost impossible to calculate. If I was going 9 over 9, if I was at 9 and hit the 11 mark, they sent the ticket. That's crazy to me, right? Gust of wind could have made me do that. You feel me? But I had what I had to do. I had to pay the ticket. Got to pay the ticket. You know what I'm talking about?
Go to court, fight that shit.
They ain't got time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They
you
know that.
You know it's crazy.
Right.
You know it's crazy.
They make sure you ain't got time. You hear me? They make sure you ain't got. Listen, no. Before y'all say that, no bullshit. When I was in Southampton doing a little time, their main focus was to pull over tags from out of town. Know why? Because they are least less to come back and fight a fucking ticket. So any Florida, Atlanta, South Carolina, any tags came in, they were lighting them people ass up 2 miles over the speed limit, 3 miles over the speed limit, just to fill their quota. Man, think about that shit, man.
That makes sense though. That makes some sense though.
Because they know exactly. You're not coming all the way back.
But they want you to think it's about being black.
Right. Is that too, Will? Will, don't start
that
that
money.
shit. Don't that shit, Will.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You gotta go. 9:30. Love y'all.
My takeaway: personal responsibility. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Unify and thrive, man. Unify and thrive. Unify and thrive. Unify and thrive. Unify and thrive. Take us out of here, friend.
All right. Peace. We'll see y'all next week, 8:30 every Wednesday. Appreciate
Mike, the
you.
video.
Peace.
But we had a lot of people in it. There you go. There you go.
He bounced as soon as.
Damn. If he can stay along much as he talk, he'll be all right. Damn.
He did.
He wrote, it was 6 people watching, and we had mad comments. They was in there talking tonight.
We had more.
like
We
that.
had some in Rumble too, but Rumble don't show up in the count. But yeah, Rumble was late.
Oh man, I can't see none of that
I
shit.
ain't see
Not
the Rumble
JD. Yeah, damn.
All right, y'all.
Next week.
Peace.